Humans have always been fascinated by scents. Fragrances have played a crucial role in our history. From ancient Egypt to modern-day laboratories, the evolution of fragrance is a testament to human ingenuity. Perfumes have been more than just pleasant smells. They've been a part of religious ceremonies, medicine, and even politics. The journey of fragrance is a window into human culture and progress. In this essay, we'll explore this aromatic journey. We'll travel from the banks of the Nile to the laboratories of Paris. We'll see how perfumes have shaped our world, and we'll discover how our world has shaped perfumes. Ancient Egypt was a land of scents. Perfumes were everywhere, in temples, palaces, and tombs. The Egyptians believed scents pleased the gods and helped the dead in the afterlife. Perfumes were a key part of mummification, using aromatic resins and oils to preserve the body and mask odors. Common ingredients included myrrh, cinnamon, and frankincense, often imported from far-off lands. But perfumes weren't just for the dead. Living Egyptians used them too. Both men and women wore scents, believing in their magical and medicinal properties. Cleopatra was said to perfume the sails of her ships to announce her arrival. The Egyptians were skilled perfumers, creating complex blends called kaifi. Kaifi could have up to 50 different components and was used in religious rituals and as a general air freshener. The legacy of Egyptian perfumery lived on long after the pharaohs. Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates, was another cradle of perfumery. The oldest perfume recipe we know comes from here, found on a clay tablet from 1200 BCE. This recipe used ingredients like myrrh, balsam, and cypress, with cedar oil as a common base. These perfumes were used in religious ceremonies and royal courts. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, another ancient civilization was making advances in perfumery. They developed early distillation methods, allowing them to extract essential oils from plants. This was a significant technological leap, making perfumes more concentrated and long-lasting. The Indus Valley people used a wide range of aromatic plants, including sandalwood, jasmine, and patchouli. They created perfumes, incense, and aromatic medicines. Their techniques spread to other parts of Asia, influencing perfumery traditions in China and Southeast Asia. In classical Greece, perfumes were associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Greeks believed that pleasant scents were divine and used the aromatic oils in many aspects of daily life. Greek athletes would anoint themselves with scented oils before competitions, believing it improved their performance. In medicine, different scents were used to treat various ailments. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, wrote about the healing properties of aromatics. Greek philosophers also pondered the nature of scents. Theophrastus, a student of Aristotle, wrote a treatise called On Odors, discussing the sources of scents and their effects on the human body. The Greeks imported many of their perfume ingredients from Egypt, Arabia, and India, but also cultivated their own aromatic plants. Greek perfumes were often in the form of scented oils, applied directly to the skin or used to fragrance clothing. Ancient Rome perfumes in public and private life. The Romans took their love of perfume to new heights, using fragrances in almost every aspect of life. Public baths were centers of perfume use, with different scents for different parts of the bathing ritual. Roman soldiers even used perfumes, believing certain scents could make them braver in battle. Perfumes were also used in religious ceremonies, offered to the gods and used to anoint sacred objects. In private life, wealthy Romans would scent their homes and clothes. The Roman Empire's vast trade networks brought new scents to Rome, including frankincense from Arabia and cinnamon from India. Roman perfumers created complex blends using these ingredients and wrote down their recipes, some of which survive to this day. Despite some philosophers criticizing their use as decadent, the perfume trade flourished and became an important part of the Roman economy. The skills and knowledge of Roman perfumers would influence European perfumery for centuries to come. Medieval Europe, from decline to rediscovery. After Rome's fall, perfume use declined as the Church linked it to paganism and luxury. In the Islamic world, perfumery flourished with significant advances. Arab chemists improved distillation and discovered pure alcohol. The Crusades reintroduced perfumes to Europe, including rosewater. By the late Middle Ages, perfumes were popular among the wealthy. Renaissance, the rebirth of perfumery. The Renaissance saw a revival of interest in perfumery, especially in Italy. Venice became a center of the perfume trade, importing exotic ingredients from the East to create new and exciting fragrances. Perfume became a symbol of refinement and culture. One key figure in Renaissance perfumery was Catherine de' Medici, who brought Italian perfumers to the French court, laying the foundation for France's dominance in perfumery. Catherine's perfumer created the first alcohol-based perfume, a major innovation that made perfumes more stable and long-lasting. During this time, perfume bottles became works of art made from precious materials like gold and crystal. Carrying a beautiful perfume bottle was a fashion statement showing wealth and taste. Some bottles were designed to be worn as jewelry. The Renaissance also saw advances in perfume-making techniques, with improved distillation methods allowing for the creation of more complex scents. Perfumers began to experiment with new combinations of ingredients, creating multi-layered fragrances that were more sophisticated than anything that had come before. 18th century France, the perfume capital of the world. In the 18th century, France became the center of the perfume world, with the court of Louis XV known as the perfumed court. Nobles competed to have the most distinctive scent, using perfume on skin, clothing, fans, and even furniture. The town of Grasse in Provence became the perfume capital, with the perfect climate for growing flowers like jasmine, rose, and lavender. Grasse developed new extraction techniques, allowing for the creation of more refined perfumes. The town's expertise in perfumery continues to this day. During this time, the first perfume houses were established, with Jean-François Houbigant opening his shop in Paris in 1775. These houses created signature scents for wealthy clients and sold perfumes to the general public, helping to democratize the use of perfume. The 18th century also saw the publication of perfume encyclopedias, containing recipes and techniques that helped spread knowledge of perfumery. 19th century, Industrial Revolution and synthetic scents. The 19th century brought big changes to perfumery, with the Industrial Revolution making mass production possible and perfumes more affordable. A major breakthrough came in 1868 when William Perkin created the first synthetic fragrance, coumarin, which smelled like vanilla. This opened up new possibilities for perfumers, allowing them to create scents that didn't exist in nature. Synthetic ingredients also made perfumes more consistent and cheaper to produce. Famous perfume houses were established during this time, like Guerlain in 1828, creating perfumes for European royalty. The 19th century also saw the rise of perfume marketing, with beautiful bottles and packaging becoming important and advertisements promoting different scents. Perfumes started to be associated with fashion and lifestyle, a trend that would continue and grow in the 20th century. 20th century iconic fragrances and celebrity endorsements. The 20th century was a golden age for perfumery, with iconic fragrances created that defined their eras. Chanel No. 5, launched in 1921, became the world's most famous perfume, the first to use synthetic aldehydes. Other memorable fragrances followed, like Joy by Jean Patou during the Great Depression and Miss Dior after World War II. Celebrity endorsements became a big part of perfume marketing, with movie stars and musicians lending their names to fragrances. Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds was a huge success, paving the way for many celebrity scents. By the end of the century, having a signature fragrance was a must for many celebrities. The perfume industry grew enormously, becoming a global multi-billion-dollar business. Perfumes were no longer just for special occasions, they became part of everyday grooming. Men's fragrances also became more popular, with the first modern men's cologne, Eau Sauvage by Dior, launched in 1966. Technology, sustainability, and artistry in perfumery. The 21st century has brought new challenges and opportunities to perfumery. Technology has changed how perfumes are created, with computer modeling and gas chromatography. Sustainability is a major concern, with many ingredients from endangered plants. The industry seeks sustainable alternatives using biotechnology and organic ingredients. Niche perfumery is popular, creating unique scents with natural ingredients. Advances in scent science lead to applications in marketing and healthcare. Perfumery blends tradition with cutting-edge science. If you enjoyed this journey through the world of perfumery, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content.